Hey, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. This weather, though, I hope you brought your raincoat. The hives are ready to harvest, and this time I have a fruit press. Come on, let's gather the honey and see how this new machine handles the load. That sky, so angry. Let's go to my cellar kitchen. I want to assemble and use the press there. The fruit press is a simple hand-cranked wooden tool that turns what we've gathered into something new. It was made for juicing fruit, but it works beautifully for pressing honeycomb into pure honey. Slow, steady, and sweet. To build a fruit press, you'll need a hammer and a chisel, a rod, and fat. I like to use the plant-based variety, 2 resin, and 12 boards. You'll also need a bucket, so keep one close, along with your honeycomb. A full batch 10 liters of honey is 6 stacks and 2 extra, or 50 combs total. You don't need 50 to make the press work. I think the minimum is 21, but I like to make a full batch at a time. I need to get one more hive in my yard, so I'm always harvesting just the right amount, plus one to eat. So back to making this machine. The tools lose a little durability when assembling, so make sure they aren't about to break. I made new ones for this build. Finding resin took me a little time. It seeps from wild pine and acacia, never from planted trees. You can harvest it by hand and it renews in about a week. Some traders sell it if you're short. Place your items in your crafting grid like so. And there you have it, a fruit press. Let's set this here for now. Now, to use this, it helps to know the press has 3 main parts: the screw at the top, the chamber in the middle, and the spout below where your container sits. Go ahead and place that container now. I've heard you can use a jug. I use a bucket since it holds a full batch. Now add the honeycomb to the middle chamber. Honeycomb stacks in groups of 8, and you can add it by the stack with Control right-click. Then right-click the top screw to start pressing. When it's done, right-click again to release. You may need to hold Control to do that. Click on the middle chamber to collect the dry comb. It's called mash, and take your filled container from below. Don't throw away those pressed combs. You can melt them for candles or use the wax to seal crocks for long-term keeping. The fruit press also works for berries and other fruits, but there's something special about honey. Its scent, its color, the quiet rhythm of it all. I really appreciate your weekly visits to Edinu, even with all this wild weather. I hope you'll come back next week. I'll show you the perfect place to keep this press, a space built for patience, sweetness, and care. Until then, this is Eiymii. Wishing you gentle weather and a sweet rest of your day.